This article is part of a directory. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. Release date, cast, story, and everything we know about the young Sheldon spinoff. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage updates Missy's role after the initial limited plan. Reagan Revord took over the role of Sheldon's twin sister from The Big Bang Theory's Courtney Hangeler in the prequel. While she couldn't be more different than the boy genius, Missy has her appeal as a character. Missy was underutilized, but Season 6 attempted to redeem this by giving Missy a prominent storyline. Unfortunately, that was all forgotten when the shortened final year started and the young Sheldon final failed to make up for this mistake. Revord was already confirmed to return for Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Episode 2. But a new report from TV Insider reveals that Missy is set to appear in more outings. It's unclear why her role was expanded from a one-time cameo to more of a recurring character. But according to story details, a big part of Georgie's arc will be keeping his sister in check, while also taking care of Mandy and Cease. The report doesn't reveal how many more episodes Revord will be in as Missy in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. Why Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage needs to feature Missy more regularly. Missy's young Sheldon send-off was so disappointing. There was pushback when it was announced that young Sheldon was ending despite still being very popular. Having Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is great, but a much easier transition to the Coopers could have worked as well since it will keep the remaining Coopers intact for the sequel series. Instead, Georgie's family will be sidelined, with Mandy's clan, the McAllisters, becoming the spin-off's extended cast. Meemaw and Mary will appear in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, but they are only confirmed for the pilot. That's hardly enough to satiate people's interest in the beloved family. Per the nerd-centric sitcom, Georgie took care of her sister on the heels of George's unexpected death in young Sheldon. Because of this, learning that Missy will appear in multiple Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage episodes is welcome news. Aside from the benefits of having a well-established character in the new show, The Big Bang Theory canon also mandates her involvement in the sequel. Per the nerd-centric sitcom, Georgie took care of her sister on the heels of George's unexpected death in young Sheldon, and it will be difficult to stick to that if Sheldon's siblings barely spend time with each other. Luckily, it seems like Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is trying to follow continuity. There is no doubt that Missy's expanded role in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage will have its advantages, but aside from that, it also allows Chuck Lorre and his team to make up for the character's lackluster ending in the young Sheldon final. Because of the sheer number of urgent plots that needed to be addressed, the prequel's send-off barely had time to spend with Revord's character, leaving her in an odd spot. Now that can be redeemed via the new expansion series. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is a spin-off series of The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon, focusing on Georgie Cooper Jr. and Mandy McAllister. Montana Jordan and Emily Osment reprised their roles from Young Sheldon, which ended in 2024. The series will follow Georgie and Mandy as they navigate life as young parents and newlyweds.